Hello, my friends. Think about how we view miracles today. We see them as ink on ancient paper, or CGI effects in a high-budget movie. We read the words, "He raised the dead," and our modern minds process it as a beautiful, abstract metaphor. But today, I invite you to step outside your comfortable, predictable life. Let the modern world fade away. Feel the air around you turn thin and scorching. You are no longer an observer. You are standing in the dust-choked heat of Zarephath. The ground under your feet is cracked from a 3-year drought. Your throat is parched. And in front of you, a mother is screaming. Her only son, the boy you promised to protect, has just stopped breathing. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath and enter the body of Elijah. Number 1. The burden of the prophet. In our world, a single negative comment or a minor failure can ruin our week. We feel the weight of expectation and we crumble. But as you stand in this mud brick room, the psychological trauma is absolute. Historically, a widow with no son was a woman with no future, a slow death sentence of poverty and shame. The mother's grief isn't quiet. It is a violent, accusing storm. She looks at you, her eyes filled with a terrifying mix of agony and rage. "What have you to do with me, O man of God?" She cries. She believes your presence, your holiness, has physically manifested to slaughter her child as a punishment for her sins. Imagine that suffocating guilt pressing against your ribs. You came to save her from starvation, but now you are holding the cold reality of her deepest nightmare. Your mind is screaming for an escape, but your soul knows you must step toward the darkness. Number 2. Touching the void. We reach for a blanket when we feel a slight chill. Our comfort is our priority. But now, reach out your arms. Take the boy from his mother's trembling hands. As his body touches yours, you feel the true biological horror of death. He is a dead weight, a term we use lightly, but here it is a physical anchor. The natural, vibrant warmth of life has been replaced by a heavy, unnatural coldness. Medically, his cells have ceased their production of ATP, the energy of life. His cerebral cortex is quiet. His heart is a silent, motionless muscle. As you carry him up the narrow stairs to your upper room, every step feels like a mile. You are holding a vessel that is rapidly surrendering to the laws of entropy. You lay him on your own bed. The room is silent. The only sound is the thundering of your own heart against the stillness of a corpse. Number 3. The surrender of human logic. According to every law of physics and biology we understand, life moves in one direction. Once a biological system collapses, it cannot spontaneously reignite. But you are Elijah. You are pushed to the very edge of human sanity. You do something that defies all logic. You stretch yourself out over the boy. 1 time. 1 time. 2 times. 3 times. Feel the terrifying stillness of his cold chest against yours. Your modern mind would call this madness. You are trying to bridge the infinite gap between the living and the void with your own frail body. In this moment, the boundary between your flesh and his death disappears. You are wrestling with the unseen forces of the universe. You gather every ounce of breath in your lungs and cry out to the darkness, "O Lord my God, Let this child's life come into him again. Number 4. The breathtaking restoration. In a modern trauma ward, we use electricity and chemicals to force a heart to beat. It is a violent, mechanical process. But as you lay there, you feel a shift in the very fabric of reality. Suddenly, beneath you, a miracle begins at a cellular level. The creator of biology speaks, and the boy's body must obey. Imagine the biological shockwave. The stagnant, still blood is perfectly guided back through the pathways of his veins. The lungs, which had collapsed into a heavy silence, are gently but powerfully expanded by an invisible breath. In his brain, the billions of neurons that had gone dark are suddenly illuminated. A surge of beautiful, divine electrical activity fires across his synapses. It is a profound neurological awakening. The boy gasps. The air rushes back into his lungs. His skin, once gray and cold, begins to radiate a soft, miraculous warmth. His eyes snap open, and for a moment, you are looking directly into the mystery of the afterlife returning to Earth. Number 5. The walking impossibility. Culturally, the people of the ancient world believed that once the soul departed, it was swallowed by the underworld forever. There was no coming back. You pick up the boy. He is no longer a dead weight. He is light. He is breathing. He is warm. You carry him back down the stairs. Imagine the mother's face when she sees you. The silence of the house is broken by the sound of a child's voice. She doesn't just see her son. She sees the absolute sovereign grace of a God who authored the laws of biology and has the power to rewrite them. She falls to her knees, not in terror now, but in a profound, healing realization. Now I know that you are a man of God, she whispers. Take a deep breath. You are back in the present. Think about your own body right now. We take our health, our vision, and our mornings for granted. We complain about our minor struggles. But today, through the lens of Elijah, you realize that every single heartbeat in your chest is a profoundly given gift. Every breath you take is a loaned miracle from the one who holds the keys to life and death. So how do we live this truth today? We don't live in fear of the end. We live with a heart full of gratitude for the now. We trust the Creator even when the room goes cold, knowing His breath is never far away. If this journey through the eyes of Elijah changed how you see the gift of life, hit that subscribe button to join Bible Lens 24 on our next shift. Before you go, take a moment of silence. Drop an amen, write Lord of Life, or share a prayer for someone who needs a miracle today in the comments below. Stay filled. Stay faithful. See ya!